What's up, guys?
My name is Hannah Smitherman, and I'm going to be talking about how the negative effects of excessive alcohol drinking can be avoided in universities. An article published by USA Today stated that about 4 in 5 college students drink, and about half of those students engage in heavy consumption, meaning they consume 5 or more drinks in a row. To follow up this point, they refer to a study published online that states that researchers have found gaps in colleges' efforts to lower alcohol abuse on campus. Found in this gap is the fact that, as shown by study results, it is rare of campus security or law enforcement officials to issue citations for students involved in alcohol-related violations or incidents. As stated in an article published by the New York Times, more than 1,800 students die every year of alcohol-related causes, and an additional 600,000 are injured while drunk. Many people blame the amount of alcohol abuse on college campuses on the expectation set by society that college life is centered on partying and alcohol. Quoted in this article, Robert Saltz, a senior research scientist at the Prevention Research Center, suggests that universities are approaching the issue wrongly. He says that although universities are committed to providing the information about alcohol abuse, that is not enough to change behavior. Enforcement is, such as heavier police involvement and stricter university punishments. Can you tell me your name and what year you are?
Ben Morrow. I'm a freshman at Texas Tech.
Okay. Can you describe one negative experience you've had while under the influence of an excessive amount of alcohol or while dealing with somebody under this influence?
Oftentimes, I'll go out to the club. Many people drink. And multiple times have I had to be the babysitter. And, save my friend's life.
Really?
Yeah. They try to run out in front of cars. People on alcohol do dumb things.
This is true.
So it's pretty hard to deal with that.
Okay. How many drinks personally do you think it would take to reach the threshold of legally intoxicated?
Legally intoxicated, which is 0.08? Probably 7.
That is actually incorrect. It would be 3.
3?
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew?
How well do you think the university does at informing students of the negative effects of alcohol?
By the books. We have to take all those courses, and they post stuff on the walls in the dorms and stuff. But I don't think anyone really listens.
So, as a follow-up, has this information had an effect on the amount you drink when you go out?
Definitely not. I don't care about that, the posters and stuff.
Do you have any suggestions on how universities battling the consequences of underage drinking could better get this information to students?
I can't think of anything. Probably social media, maybe.
Okay. And
Even then, yeah.
Do you believe that underage drinking is a significant problem among the universities in America?
Definitely, yeah. People go to college expecting it.
Okay, thank you. This next interview was conducted over the phone with Officer Hernandez from Texas State University. Okay, my first one is, can you describe one negative experience you've had while dealing with somebody under the influence?
When they become combative and want to fight with you.
Okay, and how well...
And you basically have to fight with them to get them to, to affect an arrest. It's pretty negative.
And how well do you think your university does at informing students of the negative effects of alcohol?
I think we do pretty well.
Do you have any suggestions for how your university might be able to better inform students?
Most of the prevention aspects, when people talk about alcohol and or drug use, especially among, high school and college campuses, is still the, don't do it, abstain kind of a concept, and that type of prevention programming hasn't worked for the last 25 years. Kind of like since the whole, there's a reason why the National Drug Abuse Council pulled all of their ads about, this is your brain on drugs kind of a deal. So we try to approach alcohol and drug prevention training from a prevention standpoint, where we try to educate the students on the negative aspects of consumption, but we also talk about, alcohol can be beneficial to your body in small doses. If you're gonna, if you do want to consume alcohol or experiment with drugs, make sure you do it in an environment that's safe and inclusive, and that not people that you don't trust. And you want to make sure that somebody stays sober so that they can help with the other people. So it's really based off and we try to show people what it's like to be impaired, with the use of technology.
Yes, sir. And my last question is, do you personally believe that underage drinking is a significant problem among college students in America?
Yes. Not just drinking, though. I mean, you have to look at, you have to really address it as an overall issue and not just about consumption of alcohol.
Yes, sir. All right, well, that's all the questions that I have. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. No problem. Bye.
Have a good day. Through my research and these interviews, it has become obvious that universities may not be lacking in the amount of information about the consequences of alcohol abuse, but that their approach is where a gap lies. I have come to the conclusion that an increase in social media outreach and an appeal to safe ways to consume alcohol rather than an avoidance of alcohol altogether may be the best ways to reach college students regarding alcohol consumption.